Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jimmy, and today we'll take a look at the M51 Shepherd tank from Tuff Trucks. Now, if you've ever owned any type of Power Wheel vehicle for yourself or any for your kids, you know that they are so much fun. But if you're looking for a unique lineup of vehicles ranging from excavators to dump trucks to mongooses, ATVs to a tank, as well as a forklift, you definitely have to check out TuffTrucksForKids.com. Now, this tank was sent to me by Tuff Trucks for my honest review and for my son's entertainment to share with you guys. Now, this is not a paid sponsorship or paid review. I was not given any details to speak about or to talk negatively or positively about. I just want to give you guys my honest review and experience with the M51 Shepherd tank. Now, this review starts with the company themselves, Tuff Trucks. So their website, TuffTrucksForKids.com, is super easy to navigate. They also have fantastic customer service. When I reached out for questions, they were able to respond in a very fast and timely manner, along with all of the reviews for their unique vehicles, rather than just the normal day-to-day vehicles you see at big box companies or stores or websites. These ones are fun to look at. I got a bunch of thumbs up and honks as my son was driving this thing. And now to take a look at the included remote control. If you would like to be in control of the tank, you do have the forward, you also have reverse, you have left rotation, right rotation. You also have a speed button that you're able to change the speed from slow, medium to fast, and also the brake button as well. Now, when it comes down to the turret controls, you do have two buttons on the left and two on the right. The buttons on the left controls the left track. The buttons on the right controls the right track. If you press both of them forward, both tracks go forward. And also same thing, both for the back. If you press one up and one down, you will do a 360. So this is just a demonstration of the 360 and the independent drive tracks of both of those tracks on the bottom. Okay, you're gonna shoot it? Close it and shoot it. Okay, put in a new one. Oh, you had two balls in there.
Yeah.
Oh, do it again. Okay. Oh. Oh! And now on to the build quality and the comfortability and how it drives the M51 Shepherd tank. I have zero complaints when it comes down to how it's built, how it's also assembled, how it runs. I mean, it has dual train tracks on the bottom. So both of the belts on the bottom, both of those tracks are independent. So this way you can push both buttons where they both go forward or they both go backwards. You can have the left go forward and the right go backwards. So you can do a full 360. And you also have a movable turret that is also able to shoot little balls. So this way, if you wanted to shoot any targets, you can do your 360, spin your turret, hit the shoot button, and off that ball goes. And speaking about the build quality, this seat is the first seat that I've seen that actually has fabric and a little bit of cushion versus the super hard plastic seats on any other vehicle that we have ever owned. And don't forget about the radio and sounds. The very first button is to honk your tank. You also have the sport button. You also have a music button to switch between different FM stations. You can also press and hold on these buttons to either bring the volume down or up, and the mode button to switch it between FM as well as Bluetooth. Now let's take a look at their website, which is TuffTrucksForKids.com, and I'll place this link below the video inside the description, as well as the page link for the tank itself. Now here you're greeted with a few photos. Take a look at some of their brand new products, then a few of them listed right here as well. You also have some videos that you can also take a look at of some of these vehicles. And then as you scroll on down, you see a couple more vehicles, and then also some of the pictures that is linked to their Instagram. So if you want to follow them on Instagram, you can just tap right here and take a look at their Instagram for more photos and videos. And then the rest on the very bottom is just their customer service information, the main menu for the website, as well as their contact info. Now on the top, I'm going to go to Shop All. So this way we can only take a look at the vehicles that they offer. Now here's everything that they have. You do have the M51 Shepherd tank, which is what we are reviewing in today's video, and the ETA on this should be Memorial Day. So it's coming up very soon. You can also take a look at the Dodge SRT Hellcat police car. There's also the Little Thunder throttle motorcycle. Here is the Forklift 9000 Mongoose ATV quad. Here's your little one's first digger ride-on excavator. And then also the Big Kahuna dump truck. Now, obviously, the next thing that I would maybe look at to get another vehicle from them would be this dump truck right here, just because my son would just fall in love with the moving back bed that you're able to just dump things. So he plays with my wife's garden all the time. He loves to help around, move things around. So I can easily see him placing things in the back and then dumping it for us, to help in the backyard. And now on to the M51 Shepherd tank. You'd be able to take a look at more specifications of what we're reviewing for today. On the left-hand side, you do have some additional images. And then over here just gives them a little bit of details about the tank itself. And then if you want to take a look at some of the specs, the battery is a 12 volt, 12 amp hour. It is for kids between ages of 3 to 8 years old. The max load is 66 pounds. The max speed is 3.75 miles per hour, and you'll be able to get a usage time of right around 1 to 2 hours, but only after you have a full charge, which would take between 8 to 12 hours. And don't forget, there is a 90-day warranty, as well as down over here for pre-order, the ETA is Memorial Day. Now, when it comes down to any product and any company, the reviews are very, very important. And you can see here, based on 120 reviews, they are ranked a 4.95 out of 5. So basically, almost a perfect star. 5 out of 5. You have 114 at the 5-star and then 6 at the 4-star. Then as you scroll on down, I've read quite a few of these. A lot of these is talking about the build quality, how much fun that they have or their children have. Also, the customer service of Tough Trucks themselves. Now, when I reached out to Tough Trucks to review their tank, they were able to respond super quick. And then any questions I had, they were also able to respond in a very, very fast, timely manner. So if you're looking for a nice product line, a nice company with really good customer service, Tough Trucks for Kids is one of those that will be at the very top of the list. And now onto the assembly of the tank, which honestly, I thought this box was going to be a little bit larger than what it was, but everything was just all packaged nice, tidy, and neat. Now, once you get it out of the box and out of all of the plastic, which all of the pieces of the tank were wrapped individually in its own plastics. And that goes from the tank over into those spacers, into the seat cushions, to the turret, to the steering wheel, as well as the cage and also the little wheelie bar that you see there with those two wheels. And don't forget, you do have your remote control as well as the charger. Now, for the assembly, all I had to do was move the track out of the way. I flipped the tank upside down, removed those pre-installed screws that was sitting there, and then you just basically replace them back in with these larger spacers right here, which is raising the tank away from the track, but they will also hold the track rods into place, which you'll see here in just a second. Now, on each side of the tank, you'll have 3 different spacers, just making sure that the outside and everything is just all structurally sound. And here's where you flip the track on top of the tank itself. You place the rods for the tracks right in those grooves of those spacers, which is again raising the tank away from those tracks. Now, once you place those 4 different metal plates on each of those 4 spots, you can also connect some of the electronics as well. So this is just what holds everything in the place on the very bottom. And once you have all 4 screws in on each 4 spots, now you're able to install that little wheelie portion on the back. Now that wheelie right there is able to help you to make sure it doesn't flip over if they're driving over crazy terrain. And it helps you if you need to pick up the front of the tank and pull it somewhere else in the garage, since those tracks don't move. Now, this is where you just put together the turret itself. It's pretty much 3 pieces. You have the handle, you have the main portion that the ball goes into, and then the edge of the turret itself that shoots the balls out. Now, you also have additional connections to connect from the turret over into the tank itself. And then once you put it in there, you just kind of slam it in and you can give it a little bit of a spin. Now, this is your back cage. You're just able to connect those 3 pieces together and fit them right in. Now, this is where you're able to connect the whole entire battery of everything. And then you place in your seat cushions. You're able to place in the back as well as the bottom. And then you'll have a couple screws that you're able to put in on the front as well as the back for your backrest. Now for a little bit of a look, you have your wheels in the back. You also have a pedal on the front right-hand side, which allows you to just press it and then they only go forward. On the left and the right is storage compartments for your ammunition. You have 4 balls on the left and 4 balls on the right. Your power button, as well as the turret shoot button, which is a little bit of a switch, which is pretty fun to shoot. And then this way it's able to shoot those balls out. So here we go. I'm going to take one out of the storage on the right-hand side, place one in, and then once it's all loaded, you head over into the shoot button. So hopefully you guys liked this video and liked this review. If you guys are interested in the tank, I will be placing this link below the video inside of the description. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.